Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to the next installment in the countdown of the best fully upgraded cars in GTA Online. If this is the first video you've seen in this series, click the annotation below or the link in the description and everything will be explained in the intro video. Otherwise, let's continue from where we finished off last time. So in the previous video we saw that the car in 31st position managed to get a lap time of 1 minute 9.6 and just ahead of it in 30th position is the Buffalo S with a 1 minute 9.4. So similar to the regular Buffalo, there's not really a lot special about the Buffalo S. It is 6/10 of a second quicker than its less sporty cousin, but in general, 16th in the sport class, there's not a lot that interesting with it really in terms of how it is overall. So yeah, the Buffalo S is in 30th position, and in 29th position we're going to have another coupe, and that is the Jackal. So the Jackal was quite a surprise to me, when it's fully upgraded with its spoiler and all of the engine upgrades, it becomes quite a quick vehicle. 4th place in coupes, it really jumps up quite high with a 1 minute 9.4. It's not all that far off the top coupe as well. So, the Jackal is a really nice car to drive. It's still off the pace a little bit, but yeah, it's really helped by the spoiler and when it's fully upgraded as well. So yeah, Jackal was quite an interesting one there. So in 28th position we have the Bifter. Now this is the first in the off-road class. This is our best off-road car in the game with a 109.4, just a little bit quicker than what the Jackal managed. Now just to let you know that there is also the Sanchez and the Blazer in the off-road class that can be used, but since we're only focusing on cars, they will come in the bikes video. So yeah, this is our best off-road car. However, the Sanchez might have a good chance of beating it overall. So in 27th position we have the Rapid GT. Now this is our next best sports car. You would think the Rapid GT might be a bit quicker than what it is, but with a 109.1 it's not that quick really. It's only 15th in the sports class. It's got good top speed, good straight line speed, but it's pretty hopeless in the corners. Even with the spoiler giving it some extra traction, it doesn't really have much chance in the corners and gets left behind by a lot of the other better sport cars. So not that great from the Rapid GT there. And in 26th place we have the Furora GT. Similar to the Rapid GT in terms of performance, a 108.8, only about 0.2 of a second quicker than the Rapid GT. 14th in the sports class. This is the only sports car that doesn't have a spoiler available to it, so it doesn't benefit from that extra traction, and you can really tell, it really is poor around the corners, similar to the Rapid GT. It's just not a very nice car. It's not going to do anything in the sports class. So the top 25 now, and in 25th position we have the Exemplar. So the 4-door version pretty much of the Rapid GT is quicker than the original Rapid GT. So with a 108.7, this is our third best coupe in the game. Not too bad, it's a very, very quick car. It doesn't have a spoiler available to it, and that's what really hurts it in terms of being able to challenge the top cars in the coupes class. But it's not that far off either, and the top 4 in the coupes could all have a very good race between them. So in 24th position we have the Chameleon. Now this is a sports car, obviously. It's a limited edition version that came with the collector's edition, and with a 108.7 it's pretty much identical to the lap time that the Furora GT and the Exemplar got, and it does look quite a bit like the Furora GT as well, funnily enough. It doesn't have transmission and available to it because it's an electric vehicle, so it's got good acceleration, but it just lacks a little bit to be overall very good in the sports class. In 23rd place we have our first supercar, which is pretty crazy that we've got a supercar all the way down in 23rd position. Our 9th placed and last placed supercar is the Bullet with a 108.4. Not a very good lap time for a supercar. It's mixing it in with coupes and the lower end of the sports class. The Bullet is just a bit of a poor vehicle. It's not got anything going for it. It's a bit of a shame that it's in the supers class because it's quite a nice car to drive otherwise. So in 22nd position we have the Felon. Now this is our second placed coupe. Obviously, the fact that a Felon can beat a lot of the sports cars and, the Bullet as well, it's quite a quick car. Second place in coupes, 22nd overall with a 108.3. It's a very nice car to drive, fully modded. The spoiler really helps it with traction. It's just nice to drive around the corners. It's very stable. The Felon is a very nice car, and it's a 4-door car as well, so that's the 4-door version of the Felon. So in 21st position, and the last to finish this video, is the Zion, and that is our first place coupe. So 21st and 22nd are first and second in the coupes class. With a 107.9, the Zion manages to get a lap time that's about 0.4 of a second quicker than the Felon. Obviously the Zion is all about traction in the corners, whereas the Felon has a bit more in terms of straight line speed. But they are very closely matched and you can use either really. But the Zion is ultimately the quicker coupe. So if you've been following the series, you'll probably know that there are only 20 cars left and they are all sports cars and supercars. We're done with all of the other classes now. Let me know down below in the comments what you think is going to be in 20th place all the way down to 11th in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching everyone, I really appreciate it. Leave a like and comment and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.